In a kingdom where the sun warmly embraced the golden savannas and the silence was broken only by the sounds of nature, there reigned a lion named Leo. His serenity was as vast as the territories he ruled. Unlike any other, Leo possessed a calmness that puzzled even the wisest, a mystery that echoed through the lands like a legend. Among Leo's subjects, 3 friends stood out for their liveliness and antics: Zip the monkey, whose energy seemed endless; Giggles the hyena, whose laughter could be heard from afar; and Echo the parrot, whose repeated words created a mosaic of sounds across the savannah. United by an unshakable curiosity, they decided it would be fun to test the limits of the king's patience. The first challenge came from Zip. One sunny morning, he decided to hide an object of deep sentimental value to Leo. It was a simple necklace made of stones and feathers, a gift from his mother that Leo cherished and kept close. Zip, driven by a mix of curiosity and a desire to provoke a reaction, carefully took the necklace while Leo was resting peacefully under the shade of a baobab tree and hid it among the leaves of a nearby bush. Upon waking from his brief rest, Leo immediately noticed the necklace's absence. For a moment, his heart weighed with the worry over the loss of an item that served as a tangible connection to his mother, a reminder of her love and wisdom. However, even in the face of this unease, Leo's unwavering serenity prevailed. He took a deep breath, allowing calmness to envelop him once again like a gentle breeze dispelling stormy clouds. With a tranquil smile, Leo began searching for the necklace, each movement marked by serene patience and determination. He did not call out to Zip or express irritation. Instead, he chose to believe in the possibility of a hidden lesson in the situation. Leo understood that even in the loss of something dear, irritation would not bring a solution, but only cloud his mind and heart. Eventually, Zip, watching from a branch above, was touched by Leo's composure. The monkey realized the true value of what he had hidden and, impressed by Leo's mature and calm reaction, decided to return the necklace. Not without first learning a valuable lesson about the importance of others' feelings and memories. When Leo received his necklace back, he thanked Zip with a look that conveyed not just gratitude but also deep wisdom, understanding that while objects can hold immense sentimental value, true strength lies in the ability to maintain inner peace and serenity, regardless of external circumstances. Following the incident with Zip, Giggles the hyena felt compelled to devise a challenge she thought would surely disrupt Leo's calm. On a day when the sky painted a vibrant sunset, heralding a night of celebration in the savannah, Giggles saw the perfect opportunity. The animal assembly, a tradition where everyone shared stories, challenges, and laughter, would be the stage for her cunning plan. With mischievous enthusiasm, Giggles announced an unprecedented event, a laughter contest. The goal was simple: see who could maintain a continuous and contagious laugh the longest. Secretly, Giggles bet that the cacophony of loud, boisterous laughter, especially her own, which could be both hilarious and exasperating, would be enough to finally make Leo lose his characteristic calm. Night fell, and the savannah was lit by the moon and stars, creating a magical atmosphere for the laughter contest. One by one, animals of all species let out their loudest and most peculiar laughs, creating a soundscape of unrestrained joy. Giggles, with her unmistakable laugh, led the spectacle, certain that this would be the moment when Leo would show he was as mortal as the rest. However, Leo, the magnificent lion, remained not just impassive, he was genuinely entertained. His gaze, far from showing irritation, shone with appreciation for the diversity and happiness his friends displayed. His presence, instead of contracting in the noise, expanded, embracing the chaos with tender acceptance. Leo saw in the laughter contest a celebration of life in its purest, simplest form. When it was Giggles' turn, her laughter, though initially with a purpose, transformed. Observing Leo, something within her changed, and her laughter became more genuine, less forced. She realized that the true victory wasn't in disturbing Leo's peace, but in sharing a moment of sincere joy. At the end of the event, when silence finally embraced the savannah, Leo approached Giggles with a welcoming smile. "I see your laughter is as powerful as your presence," he said, his calm voice blending with the night sounds of the savannah. "Today, you reminded us of the value of shared joy." Giggles, for the first time, felt a deep admiration for Leo, not just for his unshakable tranquility, but for his ability to find beauty and lessons even in attempts at provocation. That night, under the starry savannah sky, all the animals, led by a lion whose patience seemed boundless, discovered something valuable: that true strength lies in the ability to embrace life with an open heart and a serene mind. The last test was carefully orchestrated by Echo, the parrot known for his almost magical ability to mimic any sound or voice in the savannah. Inspired by the previous attempts of Zip and Giggles, Echo decided to elevate the challenge to a new level. One morning, as the breeze carried the freshness of a new day, Echo began to create a unique soundscape, mixing provocative words with the sounds of nature. He didn't limit himself to simple repetitions. He transformed his imitations into a performance that reflected the whispers of insecurity and roars of fear that occasionally swept across the savannah. With peculiar cunning, he hoped to unveil the armor of Leo's serenity by provoking him with the sonic mirror of the deepest fears of the animals, secretly hoping to see a moment of weakness in the lion. As Echo's voice intertwined with the environment, creating a chorus that resonated through fields and trees, all eyes turned to Leo, eager for a reaction. The lion, aware of the attentive gazes of his friends and subjects, faced Echo's challenge with a stillness that seemed almost supernatural. He closed his eyes, an expression of introspection taking over his majestic face. The silence deepened as Leo took a deep breath, each inhale seeming to absorb Echo's loaded words and each exhale releasing the peace that resided in his core. When he finally reopened his eyes, the light that emanated from them was not of irritation but of profound understanding and compassion that transcended the parrot's provocations. Leo stood up, his imposing stature casting a shadow that embraced everyone under his protection. With a voice that blended the strength of thunder and the gentleness of the morning breeze, he addressed Echo and the gathered group not with reprimand, but with gratitude. "You have gifted us a mirror of our fears and doubts, an opportunity to face them with open eyes," he said. "Wisdom does not lie in never feeling fear, but in choosing to respond to it with calm and clarity." In that moment, Leo shared a lesson his father had taught him, a lesson refined by time and experience, that true strength does not manifest through anger or retaliation, but in the ability to remain serene amidst the storm, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and understanding. The animals of the savannah, witnesses to that exchange, found themselves reflecting on their own reactions to life's challenges. And Echo, the unintended messenger of this reflection, realized that the greatest provocation was not one that incited anger, but one that inspired change. That day, the savannah learned that Leo's calm was not an absence of struggle, but a conscious choice for peace, a life lesson that would resonate for many generations. Realizing that their pranks had not worked and moved by a genuine desire to understand the secret of Leo's infinite patience, the three friends approached Leo. With his usual majesty, Leo guided them to the oldest and most imposing baobab in the savannah. "Here," said Leo, "is where my father taught me the true essence of strength. He told me that irritation is like a passing storm. It may seem powerful, but it soon dissipates, leaving little but destruction in its wake. True strength," he continued, "comes from the ability to face that storm with the calm of an immovable rock, knowing that after the rain, the sun always shines brighter." He explained that his serenity was not innate but a conscious choice cultivated through observing nature, reflecting on his reactions, and the daily practice of seeing beyond superficial provocations. Maintaining calm, he revealed, does not solve problems on its own, but it gives us the clarity to find true solutions. Moral of the story, the lesson that Leo and his friends share echoes deeply. The words of Jesus, in his divine serenity, taught us the value of meekness and the strength that emerges from inner peace. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Matthew 5 verse 5 is not just a promise, it is an invitation to live in a way that our presence brings harmony and understanding, not conflict and division. In each challenge proposed by Leo's friends, we see a reflection of our own internal struggles, which we often face with impatience and frustration. However, the way Leo responds with calm, patience, and understanding serves as a model for all of us. He shows us that true meekness does not lie in the inability to get angry, but in the deliberate choice not to let irritation govern our actions. Jesus, in his infinite wisdom, not only preached, but lived the principles of meekness and patience. In moments of trial, he chose calm over anger, compassion over judgment, teaching us that real strength comes from our capacity to love and forgive, even under the most challenging circumstances. Therefore, the moral of this story transcends the narrative of Leo and his friends. It invites us to reflect on our own lives and ask ourselves, how can we embody the meekness and patience that both Leo and Jesus exemplified? How can we bring more peace into our own lives and those around us? Through this reflection, we find a path to true strength and a deeper, more meaningful way of living.